Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. November is officially over and here we are heading into December, the final month of 2024. Honestly, it's surreal to think about how far this year has gone and my portfolio is now sitting at $14,500, which feels like such a milestone considering where I started in January. This whole year has been about one thing: consistency every week. I've shown up, put money in the market, and trusted the process. It hasn't always been exciting, and there was definitely moments where it felt like things were moving painfully slow, but when I look back and look at the bigger picture, it's incredible to see how these small, steady contributions have added up. Before diving into the portfolio update, I'm just going to share something that I came across recently and caught my attention and applies to the investment world. A third-show live streamer created his own meme coin, pumped it during a live stream, and cashed out with $30,000 at the age of fucking 13. And that's pretty wild on its own, but here's the kicker. The coin kept pumping after he sold, and he missed out on over $3 million in potential profits. Stories like this are entertaining, but for me, they're also a reminder of why I stick to ETFs. They might not make you a millionaire overnight, but they are steady, predictable, and don't leave you kicking yourself for selling too early or late. Now, let's jump into my November portfolio update and break down how things have shaped up.
Oh my god!
As the end of November, my portfolio is sitting at $14,559 with an unrealized gain of $1,507 or about 11.9% overall. November was a pretty steady month, not a lot of wild swings or major changes in the market, but steady growth across the board. This kind of consistency is exactly what I'm aiming for, so I can't complain. My largest holding is VU at a 48% allocation, which has been the backbone of my portfolio from the beginning. Right now, my 12 shares of VU are worth about $1,650 and I'm up roughly $696 or 11.3% on this position. VU isn't flashy, but that's what I love about it. It's steady, reliable, and gives me exposure to the largest, most stable companies in the US. It's one of those investments that I know I can count on for the long term. Next up is SGHD, which continues to be one of my favorite investments at a 29% allocation. My 141 shares are now worth $4,170 with an unrealized gain of $435 or 11.6% gain. SCHD has been doing exactly what I hoped for. It's growing steadily while also providing solid dividend payouts that I reinvest back into the portfolio. This is one of those ETFs that feels like it's working overtime for me. It's a big part of why I feel confident in my overall strategy. Then there's VYM at a 21% allocation, which currently sits at $370 with a gain of $361 or 13.3%. VYM doesn't grab as much attention as SCHD, but it's been quietly doing its job. It's providing steady growth and adding to my dividend income stream without any drama. Together, VYM and SCHD have been the perfect combination for building a reliable foundation for my portfolio. Right now, I also have $400 in cash set aside for my next 2 weeks of planned investments. Every Monday, I invest $200 into the market, and unless there's a significant dip or market event, that money will go straight into these ETFs. It's a simple system, but that's what makes it so effective. The key is showing up consistently, even when the market isn't exciting or making headlines. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. My balance history for the year. In January, my portfolio was worth just $900. At the time, it felt like I was barely making progress, but I kept reminding myself that it's a marathon, not a sprint. By June, I had crossed $7,400. In October, I hit $13,070, which was a huge milestone for me. Now, here at the end of November, I'm at $14,559. Seeing this steady upward trend is what keeps me motivated. It's proof that consistency works even when it feels slow in the moment. With December being the final month of the year, I'm excited to see where I finish 2024 and how that sets me up for 2025. Let's talk dividends, or in this case, the lack of them. November was a quiet month for payouts and I didn't receive any dividends this time around, but honestly, that's okay. Dividends don't hit every month, and the ones I reinvested earlier this year are already working behind the scenes. Those reinvested payouts are adding shares to my portfolio, which means more growth and bigger payouts in the future. December should be a more active month for dividends, and I'm looking forward to seeing how those payouts help close out the year. Taking a step back to look at my year-to-date performance, my portfolio is up 24.3% overall. When I started in January, I wasn't sure how long it would take to feel like I was making progress, but seeing these numbers now is proof that sticking to a simple, consistent plan works. November might not have been the most exciting month, but that's exactly what I want. I'm not here to chase trends or try to time the market. I'm here to build something sustainable 1 week at a time. That's been my mindset all year, and it's paying off. Looking ahead to December, I've set a couple of big goals for myself. First, I want to break $15,000 in my taxable account, which has been a major milestone I've been working toward all year. Second, I'm aiming to grow my analyzed dividend income to $350. That one might take a little longer, but that's okay. It's not about rushing to hit specific numbers. It's about building a strong, reliable foundation for the future. And speaking of annual dividend income, I'm currently pulling in an annual dividend income of $305 a year. This month reminded me again that investing isn't always exciting, and that's a good thing. There weren't any huge milestones or dramatic moments, but these small, consistent steps like weekly contributions, reinvestments, are what really build momentum over time. I'm excited to see how December shapes up and where this journey takes me in 2025. So that's my November portfolio update. It's been another steady month, and I'm happy with the progress I've made. What about you? Did you hit any milestones this month, or are you working towards something big before the end of the year? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like and subscribe for more investing content. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in December.
Congratulations!